We have a rather stable margin, and I think one of the most important drivers for us is to make sure that we keep prices for customers as low as possible. So we have quite some negotiation work to do. And in almost all our brands, we have prices for our consumers driven by promotions and driven by private label, which are lower than the overall inflation levels in food. So I think our teams work very hard to do the best possible for our customers. And at the same time, we drive our own cost program. So this year, we reduced our total cost with more than €1 billion just to support customers. So as we know that we cannot price everything through, especially in Europe, where the markets are so tensed because of inflation, because of energy, and because of also societal and the war in Ukraine too.
Frans, there are so many competing pressures. For me to just pick out one, it's quite hard to do. But I'm going to just go with the Amazon story as well. Overnight, Andy Jassy has said he's going to double down on the company's struggling grocery store business as well. It's a huge market in the United States. You know better than I do, $1.6 trillion worth as well. Structural changes, again, putting a lot of pressure on you and the other incumbents.
Yeah, we have very strong positions on the East Coast of the US. We are the leading traditional grocer on the East Coast, and we have great brands and great teams. And also in the US in the last quarter, we grew 9.2% overall, which was very strong. So mainly the US business is extremely strong in supporting the total group. But also online grocery in the US grew 17% for us in the US in the fourth quarter and 14% for the total year. So both the stores did very well, but also our online business did very well. So I think we are a strong competitor on the East Coast and our great local brands in the East Coast, very linked to the communities so that we also can do the right thing there for our customers.
Frans, there's been remarkable resilience in the US consumer. I think we've all had to acknowledge that, even as the macroeconomists have been calling for recession for some time here. But are you seeing any evidence that that consumer is starting to wilt? Are they trading down to value brands now as they find it harder to meet the cost of the weekly shop?
Yeah, we had a strong fourth quarter, as I said, Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the festivals in the US. So we saw a very strong consumer. But I think what you say is right. What we see now is that customers see more pressure coming in and are trading down. We had also in the US an inflation of 10.2% in food still. Came down a little bit, but less down than people expected. So we see an increased 2% growth in our private label shares in our stores. And in our stores, we have price entry products, mid-tier for private label, and of course the national brands too. And we're now cruising at a 32% share of private label in our store. That's going up because people are looking for the best value. And I think that's what we can offer in our stores, both for the national brands, but also for our private label. So that's a way how to help. Another thing which is in the US very important, different from Europe, we have a strong government programs on social security and the so-called SNAP, the EBT support. And that also went up earlier in 2022. So also their customers with a lower income are also supported by the government there. And that's, I think, is also making still a very resilient overall economy in US for grocery sales.
We've got about 30 seconds left. Any hope that the online delivery business is going to make money soon?
Yes, we don't calculate with hopes. We work very hard to make it more profitable, and we make good steps. And also there we see more profitability coming in with new revenue streams like data and media monetization, for example, but also productivity, automation, mechanization, and also the baskets grow in our total network. So we're looking forward to and I will let you know when we are profitable, fully loaded in our food e-commerce business.
Forward to it, sir. It's a very viciously competitive space, as our friends over at Amazon have just been telling us. Nice to see you, Frans.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.